Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we're going to give you a year ahead tarot card reading. This will be focused on what I see coming for you for the new year for 2018. So your name and info will be confidential. I will only focus on what I see coming for you. I usually pull out 7 cards. If I feel drawn to pulling out more, I will. And then in the end of the reading, I always pull out one oracle card deck from my favorite deck, which is Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides. I have a lot of past lives where I was a Native American, so I work a lot with animal spirit guides as they come to me in dreams and send me spiritual messages all the time. So I will definitely use that. In the meantime, I'm just going to clear out the energy and pray, and then I will start shuffling. All right. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask spirit guides and angels of the person I am focused on to reveal to her now what she needs to know in this present time. I ask spirit guides of mine to help me interpret the information to her in the best of my abilities, and that the information that comes through may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. I am now open to spirit, so any healing, guiding messages from spirit I am open to receive. Anything of negative vibration or negative energy is not welcomed in this reading, as I ask to receive information from God's purest intention, God's white light. Thank you. Alright, so this will be focused on helpful guidance, helpful advice for the new year. I will also try to go over what I see coming for you. So let's begin as I shuffle. Alright, so let's begin. So as I tune into your cards, I do feel like there's been a lot that you've gone through over the last of 2016 and 2017. Definitely a lot of shifts or changes. I don't know if it's with money or with work or just the concept of consistency and foundation. But I am seeing that your guides are saying to continue to be that true essence of yourself, which is being logic, using common sense, and being strong and in charge and like a leader. So that's what makes you you, and that's what makes you powerful. To continue to be like that. I am feeling it's it's talking about love here, so I don't know if you're with somebody now or if you're not, but it seems to me that there's a man that either you had a relationship with before or a relationship now where it's just very difficult, or it was very difficult, and it was like, I don't know if it was a kind of thing where you both weren't meeting eye to eye, or there were struggles with money, or struggles with arrangements, or struggles with the concept of uh, organizing things and keeping things consistent. I feel like you go through a lot in general. Like I feel like you do things like you feel like sometimes you're alone and you have to do things on your own and be independent because you can't count on anybody. I don't know if that was a past relationship you went through or you're going through that now, but there's this sense of feeling like you can't trust anyone. You can't depend on anyone. It's like you have to do it all yourself because you know how to do it the right way and you know how to make it um, reliable. And I think that's an issue, if anything, with love that you have, because I do see a heartache with that where I feel like you don't feel like you could trust a lot of people or trust people in general. Um, or you feel like you know you can't rely on anyone, and I think that's a good thing because that makes you strong as a person and it makes you know like, hey, I don't need anyone. It's like I'm going to just rely on myself. I don't need to depend on anyone, and that's a good thing. But one thing your guides are saying to me in results to love, which will be helpful for you for the new year if you're in relationship or if you're not, is that don't close yourself completely off to love. Love is not always like that. It's okay to need people. It's okay to rely on people. It's okay to feel vulnerable towards a partner, towards a person that you're getting involved with. Your guides just don't want you to be closed off to love or closed off to the concept that you can't trust anybody because that does exist. You can trust someone, and you can rely on somebody. It's just the people you were attracting or the people you've been dealing with now, they haven't been in that vibrational state, unfortunately. But if you're in a relationship now and it's somewhat like that, where it's like it's hard for you to rely on this person or have that consistency, your guides are just saying to take it one day at a time, take it moment to moment, and find that place in your heart where you don't allow yourself to just harden up or close yourself off. Um, but if anything, I don't feel like you're with anyone. I don't know if you are or if you're not, but there's a sense of independency with you that I'm picking up that is not allowing me to know if you're with somebody or not. So you're just a very independent person and you're very, very strong. I do see there's a sense of being disappointed or betrayed by people in your past. I see a defeat, and again, with the whole trust thing, your guides are saying right now in this new year, especially for 2018, you're going to be going through a very intense healing process. I feel like it's all about deep emotional healing, um, and 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 that sense of just reflecting and letting go of those grudges or letting go of those mistakes or regrets from the past with people or things like that or situations. So know that this whole new year is going to be a very deep healing experience for you, but it's going to be helpful because it's going to allow you to release a lot of stuff, a lot of, I don't know if it's anger or hate from the past or anger about why things happened the way they did. Um, but I am also seeing here the hermit. So the hermit for me represents someone that's in solitude, someone that's trying to reevaluate things. Um, so for me, it's saying that during this healing process, during this deep healing process for the new year, you can allow yourself to go through that time where you could reevaluate things, rethink things. You could go through what you want and what you don't want now for your life ahead of you. The only thing is your guides are saying, yes, go in solitude in that sense of rethink the things that you went through in this past and now go forward. They're just saying just to be careful with thinking too much and being alone too much in your head because I feel like it can get you to that point of like a depression or a sadness and things like that. So don't be so much in solitude in your mind, but um, do find that time to rethink, reevaluate, like reflect on what you just went through in the end of 2016 and the end of 2017. Reflect and rethink so that will allow you to then know what you want and what you don't want with this new year. Okay. Um, Let me see here as well. I'm gonna pull a couple more cards. Ooh, card just flew out for you here. Yeah, for me, it's saying the coast is clear, so the worst has ended. Now you're going to go into a new year of blessings, a new year of possibilities, a new year of being able to attract positive things. I don't know if in your job or in your career something it's been difficult or something. I don't know if it's just you don't love it as much anymore, or it's tiring, or it's you're feeling drained or whatever it is. I don't feel like you have time to always be with friends either. So it's this kind of thing where either you just don't have enough time and you're really busy in your life, but it's just saying like you can set goals, you can be goal orientated. So if you want to like shift things or change things in your life, like goal money wise or job wise, or you want to think of a new idea, or shift something and you're like, okay, that's never going to happen, but maybe you can still think of it. Your guides are saying still make those goals, set those goals. You never know what could happen. It's all about timing, and things can change. I don't know if you're trying to get a better position or switch departments, or you're trying to see what other way you can make money or fix or get a better schedule, or I don't know exactly what it is, but I am seeing that you're not fully happy with what you're doing or how life is in that sense. Because either it's like just a constant routine, like a robot thing, automatic mode, but your guides are saying that life is not always like that. You can make things exciting, you can shift things and change things, to then have that to then feel again that like spark and things like that. Okay, I'm gonna pull 3 more cards from here. So set goals. This is not like set in stone. Your life can you can you can um you can shift things and change things whenever you want. This is for what to expect now. Oh, this is so nice. All right. So what to expect for the new year, all right? This is what to expect for the new year. I am seeing that sense of your guides are saying, be a risk taker. Go after what you want. If you, like I said again, set those goals. So it's kind of like bringing the same information. For the new year, I see you taking risks in some way. So I don't know if it's with your job or with your with money or with your life itself or certain plans, but they're saying, be that risk taker, take those risks, and you will be supported, and your guides and angels will be around you. Okay? I am seeing as well here, there's a sense of if you want to follow your passion, go for it. Because I am seeing the sense of you wanting to do something different or wanting to like explore something different, and you're either holding yourself back or you're um, you're like doubting yourself, but your guides are saying you can do it. Take that risk. Don't be afraid. So this new year, I definitely do see some form of risk taking, and I definitely see some form of where you then realize that you can embrace your passion or embrace that concept of going on new adventures and making your life happier or better. Okay, I am seeing as well um, a man coming into your life. So I don't know if you're dating someone now or you're with someone now. If you're with someone now, this can mean that he's your soulmate in some sense, like you've had past lives with him. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're with somebody now. But there is a man that's gonna come into your life. So for me, it's like a knight in shining armor, and I'm not sure if he's a close friend to you or you already know him. But there's a man that's gonna be coming into your life. The thing is, I don't know if you guys will actually really be together. I feel like you think about him a lot, or it's like you have a crush on him, or like you want to be with him but you can't. I don't know exactly what it is, but there's this man that you think about, or you've thought about, like maybe I should see if he wants to date, but I feel like something holds you back and you don't do it. I don't know exactly what it is. So maybe this could be a certain person that you've been with before or you've liked before, but there's something with this man that's coming into your life or that is in your life now. So just keep in mind, I am seeing this man, I am seeing this person, okay? So this is something that it's not gonna, it's like, it's weird. It's like in your head, but I don't know if it's gonna really unfold in the new year because it's something that hasn't been predetermined yet. So it's something you're still deciding in your head, if that makes any sense, okay? But so please be aware for the new year that I do see you taking risks, not holding yourself back, um, setting goals so that you can shift and change things if you make that attempt. And your guides are saying you can follow your passion, you can have new adventures now. You just can't have that self-doubt and you can't hold yourself back. What's interesting is that your cards are telling me that this is not a for sure thing because I feel like you're the kind of person where you think a lot on something and before you doing it, you have to like really think on it like deeply. So I think that's why the Hermit card came through because you're really thinking on this. This is something that's just in your head, and I feel like you have those moments where you think about something so long that you end up dreaming about it. Like it's like you imagine different things and it's like not your life, if that makes any sense. Your guides are saying you can manifest whatever you want. Like you don't need to always dream about it or just think about it. That can become a reality, your guides are saying. All right. So I'm gonna pull out now a card from the Oracle card deck of Animal Spirit Guides, and then I will end your reading, hun. This is so interesting. Okay, so you got the owl. So this card says your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. So when this card comes out, this usually means that your past loved ones in spirit are helping you a lot in these days. They're kind of coming through now to say hi. Your past loved ones, the ones that are really close to you in spirit. They're just coming through now in the reading kind of to say hi. So I refer to ancestral as family. It could be any kind of generation. It could be a recent generation or a far back generation, but I feel like this is a recent generation, if anything. So I don't know if it's like a grandmother or a mother or like family members, but there's definitely spirits coming through now just to kind of say hi and let you know you're not alone in this. We're with you on this. Um, Everything's not only on your shoulders. We have your back. You can call upon us and you could trust us with any situation that you're in. So they're just kind of saying hi and trying to send you signs now through your dreams and through your daily life. So keep in mind they do send things like I would say if they come through to you in your daily life. It could come through as animals that you see out in your daily routine. They could come through as numbers, like repetitive sequence of numbers. They could come in your dreams. So just keep in mind those signs. All right, hon? So I'm gonna leave you with that. I very much hope you enjoyed this mini reading as I feel like it was very interesting, very just wanting to help you and guide you with this advice. 2018 for me is all about deep healing for you, working on yourself and working on the concept of that you're you're enough and you can live a happy life. You deserve happiness in every way. I know you're in that sense of strength and doing what's right, but sometimes you can be a little selfish and do what you feel is happy for you. So I'm gonna leave you with that, hun. I wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and thank you so much for accepting this offer. And I hope to speak to you soon in the near future as I'm here if you ever need me. All right, bye now.